Welcome, dear listener, to a space of profound understanding. Today, we invite you into the realm of enlightenment through the exploration of the 12 greatest universal spiritual laws. These laws are not mere suggestions. They are the undercurrents of existence, the fabric that weaves our reality together. By recognizing and aligning with these laws, we not only enhance our own spiritual journey but also connect more deeply with the world around us. In our first exploration, let us focus on what could be considered the foundational law, the law of divine oneness. This law signifies that everything in the universe is interconnected. Your thoughts, actions, and emotions are not solitary occurrences but ripple across the cosmos, affecting the collective consciousness. Consider for a moment the vastness of the universe. You are a part of that vastness, not separate from it. Every kind action you perform merges with the kindness of others. Every thought of peace adds to a universal tapestry of serenity. How does it feel to know that your existence is a crucial thread in the grand design? Moving through the tapestry of the cosmos, we encounter the law of vibration. This principle teaches us that everything in the universe moves, vibrates, and travels in circular patterns. The same principle of vibration in the physical world applies to our thoughts, feelings, and desires. Each vibration has its own frequency, from the rock to the ripple of the ocean, to the idea that just flashed through your mind. Think of the times when you've felt a palpable tension in a room or the instant warmth from a friend's smile. These are not merely psychological effects, but the actual movement of vibrational energy. How can we elevate our own vibration? How can we harmonize with the symphony of the universe? As we move forward, we encounter the law of correspondence. This ancient axiom states, "As above, so below, as within, so without." This means that the patterns you observe in the heavens are mirrored in the workings of your inner self. The chaos or harmony in your mind can manifest in your external circumstances. Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons. Imagine the peace one might find in reflecting on the stars, knowing that such order and beauty can also be cultivated within. Does the state of your external world reflect the inner workings of your mind and heart? Now, let us shift our attention to the law of attraction, a law that has gained much recognition in recent times. It teaches us that we attract into our lives whatever we focus on. Positive or negative thoughts bring positive or negative experiences. But the law of attraction is not simply about thinking something into being. It is about aligning your vibration with the frequencies of your deepest desires. How often do you focus your attention on what you truly wish to cultivate in life? Do your daily practices align with the vibrations of your aspirations? As we traverse deeper, we come across the law of inspired action. This law goes hand in hand with the law of attraction. It is not enough to wish for something. Action must be taken when opportunities present themselves. Inspired action is that which is infused with the spirit of your intentions, your passions, and your true self. When was the last time you took a step towards a dream, feeling the flow of the universe guiding you? When did you last listen to that quiet but powerful inner voice prompting you to move? Next, we embrace the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. This powerful law indicates that all persons have within them the power to change the conditions in their lives. Higher vibrations consume and transform lower ones. Thus, each of us can change the energies in our lives by understanding the universal laws and applying the principles in such a way as to effect change. Have you ever transformed a negative situation with a change in your perspective or emotional state? What might occur if you consciously applied this practice to your daily life? The cosmic balance, mastering the immutable laws of karma and the dance of destiny. In this next part of our journey, let's delve into the realm of the law of cause and effect, often known as the law of karma. Every action generates a force of energy that returns to us in kind. We reap what we have sown. This is the justice of the universe. We are the masters of our fate because we are the architects of our actions. This law ensures that the universe is a cosmos, not a chaos. Consider the trajectory of your life as a series of stepping stones. Each stone is placed by an action or choice you've made. Some stones may have led to splendor, others to struggle, but all were laid by your hand. How does it change your perception of your past and future actions, knowing that they are the seeds of your destiny? The law of compensation, too, falls under this universal guidance. This law is the extended arm of the law of cause and effect, relating to the blessings that are showered upon us for the good deeds we perform. These rewards come in many forms: money, gifts, friendships, health, and blessings. It is the visible effects of our deeds, given to us in abundance. Reflect on the times you've received unexpected fortune or friendship. Could these moments be the universe responding to the positivity you've sent forth? Our journey now brings us to the law of relativity. This law teaches that each person will receive a series of problems for the purpose of strengthening the light within. We must consider each test to be a challenge and remain connected to our hearts when solving problems. This law also teaches us to compare our problems to others' problems and put everything into its proper perspective. No matter how difficult we perceive our situation to be, there is always someone in a more difficult or worse situation, making all of our desires and problems relative. In times of challenge, have you ever found strength by looking beyond your own situation, realizing the vast spectrum of experience that life encompasses? Flowing from the law of relativity is the law of polarity. This law states that everything has an opposite. We can transform our thoughts from hate to love, from fear to courage by concentrating on the opposite pole. It is the law of mental vibrations. Think about a time when you've been caught in the grip of fear. What would happen if you instead focused on the opposite pole, courage? How might this change your approach to the challenges before you? As we progress, we encounter the law of rhythm. This law states that everything vibrates and moves to certain rhythms. These rhythms establish seasons, cycles, stages of development, and patterns. Each cycle reflects the regularity of God's universe. To master each rhythm, one must not get too excited or depressed by the ups and downs of life, but find the natural rhythm within. How can embracing the natural flow of life alter your perception of progress and success? What might it be like to move with the rhythms of life rather than resisting them? The law of gender manifests in all things as masculine and feminine. It is this law that governs what we know as creation. The law of gender manifests in the animal kingdom as sex. This law decrees everything in nature is both male and female. Both are required for life to exist. How does the understanding of this balance change the way you interact with the world and perceive the creative process? As we conclude this part of our journey, take a moment to reflect on how these laws play out in your daily life. The knowledge of these universal principles and the wisdom to apply them are the first steps toward enlightenment, whispers of eternity. Navigating the sacred laws of existence and the symphony of silent wisdom, we now venture into the transformative power of the law of silence. In this sacred space, we understand the profound impact of stillness and introspection on our spiritual journey. The law of silence is not merely about the absence of sound, but the presence of an inner sanctuary where truth and wisdom can be heard. In the silence, we can listen to the whispers of our soul, the guidance of the universe that is often drowned out by the clamor of daily life. Have you given yourself the gift of silence, the opportunity to connect with the profound depths of your being? The law of silence also teaches us that our words carry immense power. When we speak, we should do so with intention and purpose, for our words can resonate with the energy of creation or destruction. How might your life change if you only spoke words that aligned with your highest intentions? Next, we embrace the law of giving and receiving. This law illustrates the dynamic balance between outflow and inflow, between giving away and receiving back. This constant exchange maintains the balance of the universe. To give and to receive are different aspects of the flow of energy in the universe, and if we stop the flow of either, we interfere with nature's intelligence. Think about the last time you gave something with a full heart or received something with genuine gratitude. How did that feel? How does the act of giving empower the giver as much as the receiver? Ponder the natural balance of the ecosystems around us. Plants give off oxygen, which we need to breathe, while we give off carbon dioxide, which plants need to survive. What does this harmony teach us about our interactions with the people and world around us? As we journey further, we encounter the law of here and now, looking backward to examine what was or forward to worry about the future prevents us from being totally in the here and now. Old thoughts, old patterns of behavior, old dreams prevent us from having new ones. Consider when you have been most at peace or most alive. Was it not when you were fully present in the moment? What is holding you back from experiencing the fullness of the present moment right now? The law of change then emerges on our path. It tells us that history repeats itself until we learn the lessons that we need to change our path. The universe is in a constant state of motion, and progress is achieved through change. Whether these changes are forced upon us or initiated by us, their purpose is to help us grow. Reflect on a significant change you have experienced. Did it not, after its pains and struggles, lead to growth? How can embracing change be a catalyst for your spiritual evolution? We now consider the law of patience and reward. All rewards require initial toil. Rewards of lasting value require patient and persistent toil. True joy follows doing what we're supposed to be doing and waiting for the reward to come in on its own time. Can you recall a time when patience led to a significant reward in your life? How does the cultivation of patience enhance the enjoyment of the reward? Finally, for this part, we explore the law of significance and inspiration. You get back from something whatever you have put into it. The true value of something is a direct result of the energy and intent that is put into it. Every personal contribution is also a contribution to the whole. Lackluster contributions have no impact on the whole, nor do they work to diminish it. How can your actions today contribute to the collective tomorrow? What can you do to infuse your every act with significance and inspiration? As we close this part of our journey, let us hold space for the insights we have gained. Allow these principles to permeate your consciousness and to touch the deepest part of your spirit. The law of healing is next to reveal its essence. This law purports that wholeness is our natural state and that the universe is always moving towards balance. Healing may manifest physically, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually, and it often begins with forgiveness and compassion towards oneself and others. Reflect upon a healing experience in your life. What did it teach you about the nature of wholeness? As we move forward, we encounter the law of purification. Every individual has layers of energetic debris accumulated from negative experiences or thoughts. This law emphasizes the need for regular cleansing of our body, mind, and spirit to maintain clarity and lightness. Consider the practices you engage in to purify your essence. How does purification enhance your capacity to connect with the divine? We then embrace the law of perspective. Each individual experiences reality through a unique lens, shaped by beliefs, experiences, and personal development. This law teaches us to honor our perspective while remaining open to the infinite perspectives of others. How does the acknowledgement of multiple truths expand your understanding of reality? The law of gratitude is a powerful multiplier of abundance. Gratitude transforms what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, and confusion into clarity. When was the last time you truly felt grateful, and how did that gratitude change your perception of your circumstances? Next unfolds the law of blessings. To bless means to wish, unconditionally, total, unrestricted good for others and events from the deepest wellspring in the heart. This law states that what we genuinely blesses us in return, and what we curses us. Embrace the practice of blessing as a daily ritual and note the profound changes it brings about. Finally, we reach the law of oneness with the divine. This ultimate law is the realization that all is divine: the galaxies, the distant stars, the teeming life on Earth and within our hearts. The realization of this law brings us to the pinnacle of spiritual enlightenment, where the illusion of separateness vanishes. In this space, we experience the love and wisdom of the infinite Creator. As we conclude, let us meditate on how these universal laws guide us towards our highest good. They are not merely rules to be followed, but signposts on the path to divine understanding. They are the threads that weave the fabric of the cosmos, and in understanding them, we find our place in the grand design. May this journey through the universal laws illuminate your path, and may you carry forth this wisdom as a beacon of light for all who traverse the shadowed valleys in search of the mountaintop.